gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff. It's Taylor. Breaking free at the 35. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To the air. It's Mayava. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and he can take advantage of it.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Talk about a great way to start this game, Coach, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Over the middle, it's Wilson. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, DeVonta Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? Loses the ball behind the line. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, let me get this straight. First drive ends with a pick, and now the second drive ends with a fumble. These players are about to get an earful from the sidelines, and they should.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10. Wants to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made it to 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. And it's Tulsa on top right now, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tulsa!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense is coming after him. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Mayava. Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Tulsa offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Ultimately, incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Checks this down to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. They'll earn the 1st down and pay for it with a hard hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
They keep him off balance with a run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Mayava. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on third and short. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's got it in the open. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Short play complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Dumps it off to the running back. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tie. They were backed up to start the drive. And some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Mayava. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that pass is all in over the middle. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The game makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle here as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. First and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Physical run earns the first down. Well, the defense knows Dirk might take more than one tackle to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. The back's got it. Look out, room to run here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And now the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Looking for some space. It's Taylor. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
And you you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Defense calls their third and final timeout at the half now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will it have to settle for 3? And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Dickey. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack at a crucial moment. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock moving. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on first down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now with third down and long on their side of the 50.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. He's got it inside the 10. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. Well, a really entertaining game. Came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.